Anyways,
Their game.
winners finals. We're getting a little too far off track. Deltaforce versus Sobriquet Sola. Both players playing very dominantly in this bracket, making it all the way here. Of course, we are still in best of 5 territory. Is Eric's yo, this is gonna be. I can already tell. Like I was gonna say something about how
Hmm.
all the items in this match are gonna play very wheelie with the spells, but right off the bat, this is gonna be an interesting. It's gonna
This is
be
gonna
goofy.
be, yeah, for sure. It's gonna be goofy. It's gonna be a tiny bit difficult for Deltaforce to deal with things like bounce being active. Hence, beautiful bounce is active right now, and that's gonna force Deltaforce to just be more aggressive. Cannot be playing that mid-range gameplay. Cannot be playing the projectile play. You have to be very focused for those 12 seconds that it's active, and then boom. Once you give Hero that space, Solo already has another buff at his disposal. Again, you kind of have to outplay Hero in this situation where a lot of your good
Ooh,
combos
ooh.
just simply come from your projectiles. Now, beautifully, we kind of take this.
Yeah, I think Deltaforce as a player does really well against Hero in general because like the way he's so articulate with a lot of his openings, like with the
Hmm.
setups in general, and the ways of like he notices, all right, you got low mana. If I drop this bomb down here and force you to get weird with your recovery right there, you're gonna lose this. You're gonna lose this game. He's
Yep.
doing already a fantastic job of keeping Sola again on the back foot, making him scared. Most of the time, Sola makes his opponent scared to press a button. Sola right now is scared to press a button against Delta. Of course, unless he's off stage, when you have free reign to press whatever button you want.
Exactly, and you said it beautifully. We got the up throw kill right there, but I think the way Deltaforce is playing against Hero right now is cookie cutter way of playing against Hero as Link, as any of the Links in general. You want to play very focused, very dedicated, and very articulate, like you said, around Hero spells, around Hero's own disjoint. He doesn't really have that long of a sword. That's why magic is there for a reason. So here, Deltaforce should be able to kind of beat out Hero in that regard. However, the way that Solo is playing, he's not just any other hero who just spams buttons. He's not spamming the magic either. They're both playing so well, missing the flame slash, but we get the fizzle instead, and bounce is also active. Now again, Delta has to be super focused in making sure that we stay really up close, or else Sola is going to be getting this W in the next 12 seconds. The snooze doesn't work, however, trying to jump up and gets the forward air instead. Both players, in fact, girding around each other very beautifully.
Oh yeah, the matchup has been very interesting so far, considering that it's really just two characters who don't have the greatest frame data, but get this huge hitboxes. That was unfortunate to fall out of that there. Like, so like again, you just gotta get creative with a lot of these openings in general. We're seeing Solo go for some of those crazy stuff off of the neutral B. Of course, gonna find that stock there with the F smash. Deltaforce down, just trying to bring this lead back against a hero who finally, again, so much momentum. The hero is able to snowball so hard, make it so difficult. But Deltaforce with the snipe from downtown. That's what you gotta take a stock against here. You gotta take that and run with it.
For sure. And I'm glad that like I was saying, it's gonna be a really even matchup right now, because look how even it is. As I say that, damn, never mind. That last stock
Sheesh, dog.
was a we trying to get out of here on time. Like that was done with a quickness. That is just the way that the Force wants to play this game, and I love it. Just wants to get, did not want to give Hero any sort of chance, ability, or escape at all. Just wants to be right in his face, and that's how you play that matchup. You don't want to give Hero space. Why would you give Hero space? No one wants space in their life. Be up close and personal. Get confrontational, and I love that. This is how you're gonna get the W over Sola in winners finals. So once, just as an update for bracket, once these guys do duke it out for the next couple of sets or next couple of games, we do have a couple of hard hitters still in losers. So just because you lose this one does not mean it's gonna be easy path in losers either, right? So both players have to be up on their A game going into the second game.
And I'm loving Sola already taking the more aggressive approach, starting out with this game number 2, saying that Deltaforce obviously is the one who's going to be dominating a lot of that offstage game and the neutral in general. So I just need to find all the damage I can when I can. The second Deltaforce gets out, I got to find as much damage as possible. Already at 109, he had almost no mana left, but he's using that mana very well. But finally, here comes Deltaforce playing that aggression once again. Trying to find an opening here, avoiding that snooze there. Sola The aggression is paying off in dividends. But finally, Deltaforce is back here in the driver's seat. And Sola, with not much mana left to second guess himself here. Ooh,
Oh,
that was very
the
good.
whoosh very smartly used in order to kind of trump up Deltaforce for a second there, which again allows Sola to continue this really good lead he has going on. It's slowly but surely getting trumped up by Deltaforce, but with the stationary up B, it's gonna be taking it almost. Almost it does. And are we gonna be able to come back with Zoom? And we do, and we get the pogo stick with the up air. Sola has to come back down at some point. And do we get the F tilt? Almost. I'm not gonna be quite making it yet. Can we get this edge guard either? No, we do not. It's a fumble. Yeah, okay, I was gonna say. I want to say we're really gonna die right now, but yes, that was a scrap of scraps in the air. Finally, it's gonna be Deltaforce securing that first stock, and hopefully can maintain his first stock as well. No, unfortunately, both players, may I say, have 2 stocks apiece.
Yep, sitting here in the lead. Deltaforce obviously not comfortable just yet, because against Hero, you're never comfortable, right? You got to take the lead and try to hold on to it as long as you can, because against Sola, the second he's able to find his hands, his mitts on the spell table, he's going to make it difficult for you to come back. But here comes Deltaforce, again, setting up those boomerangs and bombs very, very well, taking that stock early there with the F-tilt. What a read there from Delta. Again, here's the thing, right? Here's why Sola is being forced to play so aggressive.
For sure, it has to play aggressive regardless, right? So the aggression here on the offstage from Deltaforce is so good. As I keep saying, Hero has very limited options besides swoosh and a really good zoom pull, which does pop up more frequently if you are offstage anyway, right? So it's going back and forth in terms of positioning, in terms of dominance. Deltaforce is in the lead right now, but Sola does not have much percentage on him. It's sub 50, in fact. So it's so doable to take this back to a last one-side situation and bring it straight back. But man, Deltaforce is so good at adapting on the fly at the same time. I love the way this bomb is interrupting Kaboom, by the way. It's doing such a good job just negating the option entirely from Sola.
Who would win, an entire spell book or one singular bomb? Like, Deltaforce is putting that theory to the test already. Again, just one singular thing to interrupt Sola and just throw him off his kilter, throw him off his balance. Where Sola already taking that stock there. Balance online too, which will help deal with that bomb really well. But again, Deltaforce just keeping the pressure on Sola, making him struggle to stay in this lead. But this is Hero, so no lead is really ever guaranteed. So you gotta be careful here if you're Deltaforce. Where are we going?
Oh, we saw the vision. I saw the vision. Sola, I will have gone for it too. At that percentage, the rate of thwack was maybe 30-40%. It was not going to be. It could have been the game ender, but instead the true game ender here is Deltaforce once again getting the win over Sola in the second game, and now we are 2 up in this best of 5 series. One more game is all we need to lock ourselves into that beautiful winner spot of Grand and sit very pretty while the rest of the losers does play out. But before we get into that, we have to talk about these replays and how well, even though Sola did lose this game, how well both were playing, how even it was for a good amount of time. And going to this game 3, I expect no less. I expect Sola to get the W for this one and continue on and hopefully secure himself into the Grands. But before all of that, we're going straight into our game 3 game set for Deltaforce right now.
Yeah, I love the way that we're playing this out. Right, I love how both of these players have a solid game plan in mind. Sola saying, I'm going to play aggressive as possible and get as much damage as I can on Deltaforce before he can get set up. And Deltaforce saying, okay, the second that Sola burns all his MP, the second that he's forced to put on a cooldown, that's when I start playing my game. That's when I start making guessing. Because he's not ready for a lot of these situations that I have already, a lot of these spell setups. So, of course, I think, if anything, Sola needs to take a step back a little bit and saying, okay, Deltaforce knows how to deal with this. The second that he deals with the aggression, I get all these MP wasted, I just can't keep up. You just gotta take a step back a little bit. You realize that Hero, while he can play really aggressively, can also play the waiting game very, very well.
Absolutely, for sure. That's kind of where Hero really shines. And then on top of that, we were able to get those smash attacks actually landing, and they hit so hard. That's how you can really secure yourself a little bit of a lead here into game 3. And why not game 3 of all games? This is kind of where you have to be super careful. It's match point for Deltaforce. So anything can really happen. You don't want this to be a 3-0. You want to have a fighting chance, and Sola is clearly showing that out right now with that excellent DI living to 110% and more as we keep duking it out with Deltaforce and almost lapping it. Look, already in the 100s, getting the kaboom, and then this is 3 stocks to 1, Momo. What's going on?
Oh my god, Sola is waking up. He's rising. Here is the hero that we know, and the bomb all the way from the back, from the top rope. Deltaforce, Soul bringing that set count back, the stock count back, but man, down 2 stocks to 1. Sola, again, doing the thing that Hero does so well, just taking that lead, absolutely running with it, mixing up that gameplay between slow gameplay and the quick aggression is making so much more of a difference in this game of 3.
For sure. All right, we're going in for the forward throw, knocking Sola off to the other side of the stage, missing the tech direction, letting Sola live a little bit longer there without any more percentage on deck for him, which he doesn't really want right now, especially because he's in such a great spot in terms of stock, in terms of percentage, in terms of positioning, in terms of everything. All resources are in his favor. We have almost full mana. It is... We are truly cooking for Sola right now. It's up to Deltaforce to be the aggressor, be the leader here. And we're trying to get these dash attacks, we're trying to get these bombs as well. But nothing is truly sticking. Finally getting the nair. Once again, both dash attacks whiffing on one another, hilariously so. Zooming back to the middle of the stage, and No Dice able to reset the situation like always.
Resetting here, we're getting comfortable under the platforms once more.
Oh.
Ugh. Was
Oh.
that a which fire
bang.
spell was that? That was
Bang.
Bang?
That was just bang.
Gross. That was gross. I didn't like that. Not one bit.
That was so sudden. It was just like, okay, bang.
That was like how Sonics took port with soft nair. Like that was just ugly. I mean, he got it. Like, can we like, look at this? Just
He got it. That was bang.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on.
Bounce and then bang. Died.
Come on, bro.
All right, this is the start. This is the start of how it all begins. 2-1, Sola down by 1 game, but we're going over TNC, which again, really good hero stage, but I feel like also benefits Link for kind of the same reasons, because they don't play similar whatsoever, but they have kind of the same game plan of I can totally make up all this space. I can totally sit on the other end of the stage and do what I need to.
Oh.
Sola, why are you trolling me right now? That was not kaboom, that was kamikaze.
Yo, that was a strong bomb. Yo, Link got a shadow buff. When did Link get buff, bro? This is crazy.
Oh no, we basically started the game with 2 stocks. That's so unfortunate. Kamikaze isn't a bad spell, but to do it.
Oh,
at like
don't. Why are we defending Kamikaze right
I
now?
love Kamikaze. It's so funny.
It is pretty
but
funny.
Sometimes you don't want it to happen right then and there. So let's just have to outplay now. That's all you can really do.
Yeah, honestly, he's just building rage. He's playing Smash for Lucario. Oh, and Deltaforce just taking the lead and absolutely running with it. Yeah, this is playing so patiently here on the Counted City, and just like waiting for Soul to pick it out, because at this point, it's all Hail Mary options. Everything is just like spells to the wall, getting in there and doing your thing.
Yeah, for sure. What's going on here? We're going for a nair. We're going for... Alright. You're still at 115%. This is not the best spot to be in as Sola. And I think you can almost see that with the way he's playing. He's playing a little bit more desperately, especially because, damn, I just started the game with 2 stocks by accident. And he might be playing a little bit, throwing caution to the wind, playing very up close, very personal, and that's where Link really, really shines as a character. Hero does not. This might be it. That's it. You have no
Sheesh,
MP.
dog.
You used all of it for Kaboom, you lose all of it for Sizzle, you use all of it for Bounce, you use all of it for Oomph and Psych Up. You have 12 MP, you can't even get Kasoosh, which is 18 MP.
Kasoosh?
So,
You made
yeah,
that.
Kasoosh.
Kasoosh?
Kasoosh. Like whoosh, but Kasoosh. That's why I always, even though I don't play competitively, I still know too much about Hero. That's why I always recommend having at least 18 MP, because when you're in those dash situations where you have to recover, Kasoosh can make it from almost the blast zone. That's how vertically gifted it is. But when you have 12 MP, all you have is swoosh, you can't do much with that. And that's so unfortunate. And the Kaboom, the Kamikaze is also like the icing on the poop cake. Like, it really sucks.
Listen.
all around.
He heard you're on commentary and wants to play more sets. So that's why I put him down the losers.
Big
Plot armor.
brain. I appreciate hero players who listen to me telepathically and they're like, "Oh, Mataneva on comms? I got you."
Yo, can you tell him real quick to drop a Hocus Pocus next set? Because it would be very fun.
All right, so I need to drop a Hocus Pocus next set in your losers finals. Okay, thank you. Or in reset if you get there.